Chapter 252. But she didn't expect that she believed in Buddhism on the surface, but inside was actually an extremely greedy, shameless person. At that time, if someone wanted to give me $1 million, I was even willing to kneel down for him. People cannot resist the attraction of money when they have no money. Those who can really do it treat money like dung. People who already have money to spend, it is worthless. For example, now, 10 to 20 million is considered a bullshit. I don't know how to spend the tens of billions in my account, and the Diamond Group has tens of billions of profits a year, and I don't know how to spend it. In this case, what is the point of asking for 40 million? I would rather not have this money, and let them pay homage to them, calling themselves one by one Mr. Anderson and one by one great benefactor. This is really cool. But, these words, how can I tell Faria? She now thinks he is a saint with money like dung and the ability to reach the sky. In that case, let her continue to think so. At this time, Faria drank a little and said, "Actually, I can tolerate everything else, but in the matter of marriage, I really don't want to be manipulated by them. I don't want to be their pawn. I don't want to marry a man I don't love at all, and I don't want to give my youth and happiness to the Adair family. I don't want to repeat the mistakes of my mother." Alex asked curiously, "Your mother, was it also an arranged marriage?" "Yes," Faria nodded and said, "my mother married my dad. She was never happy in her life. She was depressed for many years and passed away at a young age." Alex remembered that Faria lost her mother's relic left to her last time. According to Adair, her mother has been away for more than 10 years. Faria is also 25 or so. It is estimated that her mother had already left when she was 10 years old. In that case, her mother was really young when she left. Faria drank a sip of wine alone, played with the wine glass in her hand, and said apologetically, "I'm sorry, Mr. Alex, for letting you listen to my so much nonsense." Alex hurriedly said, "Miss Adair, don't say that you can choose to tell me this, it must be your trust in me." Faria nodded lightly, wiped away the tears from the corners of her eyes, and said, "By the way, thank you very much, Mr. Alex, today. Not only did you save my grandfather, but you also heard me complain about so much nonsense, thank you." Alex smiled slightly and said, "You don't need to be so polite, no matter how you can be regarded as friends, when friends are too polite, and they seem to be divided." "Yeah," Faria nodded and said, "It's getting late, Mr. Alex, or I will drop you back." Alex waved his hand, "You don't need to send me off, but you can't drive in this situation. It's best to find a substitute." Faria nodded and said, "Don't worry, the female manager here can help me drive. I'll take you back first."